Today we're going to be talking about the Voltrx Gallium Shaker Cup, but I will call it more of a mixing cup with mixed results. See what I did there? Hi, welcome to ZGadgetReview. I've been working on my fitness for the last few months because, like a lot of people, I gained a lot of weight during the pandemic. So I've been using a shaker cup. I had 2 to 3 shaker cups since my journey started, and I've had issues where the lid usually will break, or for some reason the lid will become bigger than the rest of the cup, if that makes sense. And when I will close it, I wouldn't get a good tight sealing. The drink or whatever I was shaking will start spilling out on the sides. But I'm sure you're familiar with a shaker cup, which has this little ball inside that you can hear. While I was exploring Amazon for a replacement for my broken shaker cup, I came up to a, let's say, more technologically advanced cup, the Voltrx Gallium. This is an electric or battery powered shaker cup, which again, I'm going to say that it's a mixing cup because technically it's a mixer, not a shaker cup. You don't shake it to mix things. So this thing has a lot of cool features, right? It's electric, so it's supposed to make things faster and easier. It's supposed to make it so you don't have any of that powder sticking to the bottom of the cup, which does happen, or to the walls of the cup, which does happen. This is supposed to mix everything. This is what the cup looks like. And it has technically 3 parts. We have that lid, and it has this top that opens up, a screw top, the cap, or actually a cylinder where your liquid comes in. And the reason why it's hollow is because the magic happens with this little contraption, which is the motor that has this, I wouldn't call them blades, but the mixer which is going to mix, and you have a button here to power it, and then it turns on. So this thing isn't super loud. It has a rechargeable battery that charges via USB-C in the back of it. Thankfully, if you don't have a USB cable, they include one, but I will actually call this a joke of a cable. I wish that they would have done better with this cable because this cable really is useless. The battery on this thing is supposed to last 2 months per charge. I haven't had this for 2 months, so I don't know how true that is. It is dishwasher safe, but only this part of the cup, not the motors. Now the instructions dictate that we put powder on top of the liquid, because if you put the powder at the bottom and then add the liquid, it creates a mass where the little blade down here actually does not move. That happened to me the first time I used it. And if you want to know what kind of powder I use Naked Weight. And the reason is because it doesn't have any additives, doesn't have any flavoring or sugars or anything like that. And so when I was looking for protein powder, I was looking for something that didn't have additives, that would be as natural as it could be. And this is what I found. Now, all we have to do in order to blend the powder, which is of course sitting at the top, is press the button here. And this should go. And so you can see there is blending everything. Pretty simple, pretty easy. It is powder after all, so it shouldn't be too hard to blend. But, you never know about things. So this is supposed to stop all by itself once it's done. From what I read in comments is people think that this is a smart cup that knows when things are blended. That's not the case. It just has a timer in the motor. And so the motor stops by itself as it just did. So technically right now, everything is blended. Let's take a quick look inside to make sure that everything is blended. So everything does look like a blend. In Amazon, which is where I bought it, on their video, they claim that you could actually put bananas inside of it and mix your bananas with milk or whatever it is that you're putting in here to create some sort of shake. But to me, this isn't strong enough to blend a banana. So we are going to check that right now. Keep in mind, this banana isn't all the way ripe. It's still a little green here on the top. So that means that it's not going to be the softest banana around. And to me, that's kind of the whole point of the test, right? That you don't have necessarily the ripest banana around. Maybe you don't like your bananas ripe all the way. Maybe you like them a little green and things like that. So I'm not going to put the whole thing. I'm just going to put half of the banana in there. So liquids up to here, we have about 16 ounces, and then the rest is going to be foam. We have some of the banana there. Actually, I'm going to add some more banana in here because we made more room. You know what? Technically, this thing is supposed to blend the whole banana. So let's do the whole thing. So we got the whole banana.
Close it up.
And now, will it blend? We can hear it struggling. It's moving a lot slower than it did before. Does not look like it's blending that banana. That is not a good thing. Another piece right there. Still see the banana in there. It's a piece there. It's a piece there. There. Oh, it's failing. Let's do it again. It's not doing what it advertised to do. You can see the chunks of banana just going around in circles in there. I don't know if you can see there all the chunks of banana. So it did not blend the banana. I thought it would be heavy because of the little motor at the bottom, and it isn't heavy. It's pretty light and easy to carry around. I do have some fears that the finish on the plastic is going to get scratched up. It isn't going to look as nice eventually with wear and tear. Now, if you've been looking to buy this and you think you're going to be able to mix in fruit and things like that into your shake, don't be fooled. As you can see on the video, you cannot do that. It isn't going to work. This isn't powerful enough. In the video, they also say that you can add peanut butter. I don't think that this will actually do a good job at mixing in the peanut butter. Peanut butter sticks to things. And something tells me that the peanut butter will just stick to the little plastic thing at the bottom here. Another thing that I noticed is that they say it's 24 ounces, but I don't know who's doing math. I don't know who's working with numbers at this company. But this is only a 20-ounce bottle, and it's measured for 20 ounces. It says it right there. Somehow they're mixing the extra 4 ounces that they advertise. Now, of course, you can find regular shaker cups anywhere from $6 all the way to $15. When I purchased it, was $19.99. Yes, it's a little more expensive, but I wanted to try something different, and I figure I've already purchased 3 of these where the lid broke. Why not try something that technically is the price of the 3 that have broken on me and see if it lasts a little longer? So it's kind of an ongoing experiment. But right now, actually on Amazon, I checked right before I started doing this video, this thing actually sells for $26. I will not recommend you to pay $26 for this. Does the little blade do a better job than the shaker cup? I will say that this is more consistent than this. So I wouldn't say that it does a better job, just that you won't have to worry about having chunks of stuff at the bottom of your cup with this. Do you have this cup? Tell me how it's working for you if you do. If you have other questions that I might be able to answer, go ahead and tell me in the comment section. That is it for me. Go ahead and subscribe, give us a thumbs up, it really helps the channel. Go ahead and hit that bell so you can be alerted every time we have new videos. And thank you very much for watching.